fire flying right out of their eyes.
It's because the eyes are always red. Peter Corkum, a man of great athletic versatility, a man with skill, perseverance, determination, a strong work ethic on the field of play and in his personal life, a man with sport passions and others too, like fishing, hunting, gardening, and of course his family.
I think Peter's is the kind of guy that, a guy in my age group, I'm in my early 40s, you look at a gentleman like Peter and you think, there's always people you want to emulate and maybe turn out like, and Peter would certainly fall into that category. He's a great role model, and if I can be anything like him at that age, I would be very proud of myself.
Tonight, the star athlete who still competes today despite those knees that won't let him bend that far, he joins the family of the Nova Scotia Sport Hall of Fame as an inductee. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, Mr. Peter Corkum. Can we ask Mr. Matt Harris of Ernst & Young to please come forward to present Peter with his certificate of induction, and to present the Hall of Fame pin to Peter is a man who played football and hockey with him at Dal and has remained a close friend for the last 45 years. In fact, on a recent weekend, they played golf and hunted geese and ducks in PEI. Please welcome Gavin Rainey. You know, as I went through your bio and read and heard about you, when you think back to your career, do you think of yourself today as a former athlete or a current coach?
I'm a current coach and a current player.
You still play, you still curl quite a bit?
Oh, yes, and I hope to win the Nova Scotia Masters this year.
Yeah, who bets against them? Right. Obviously, sport played a major role in your life. When you were young, why do you think it grabbed you and held on to you?
Well, my parents started me. My mother sent me to skating school, skating club, which was a great thing. My father came in grade 8 at Goresbrook and started me in curling because they were short players in the construction spawn field. So I've been in it for the next 55 years, 56 coming up. Right. So it's I just had a great start, and then I was very lucky to start playing football with the likes of Ted Wickwire and Stuart McGuinness, and we just we hit it off, and we had a competitive spirit like you'd never known. And in curling, I had Ron Franklin, who, if he had only stayed, we would have probably won the Worlds. So,
much of the testimonials mentioned your toughness, both on the ice and on the field. Do you agree with the assessment of Mr. McGuinness, for instance, that you were a pretty tough cookie?
Well, I was not going to be pushed around, and I looked at myself as being a little rough around the edges, but I was a very strong competitor. I did not like to lose. Now, years ago I used to say I hated to lose. Now, with grandchildren, I'm not allowed to say that anymore. So I just dislike losing intensely.
Right. One last one for you. People you have coached, and by the way, Mark sent us a telegram. He said he's playing, as you know. He's got a fall schedule. He wanted to be here so badly.
Won his first game.
Good, yeah. He and Andrew are playing, I think. He was apoplectic about not being here. So anyway, he sent a telegram saying he wished it could have been. What has coaching given to you and meant to you?
Well, I've been very lucky again. Colleen Jones and all her teams have just been wonderful, and I've loved every minute of it. And then when now coaching Mark and Marianne this year, I just feel very fortunate to be able to do it, be able to help, and at the end of the day, figure that I did help the team.
There is no question about that. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Peter Corkum.